or anything for.
You didn't share for what is your startup about?
Hi, how many, just a question, how many people were at the Impact Summit over here? Path. That's quite a good number. Hi. So, Impact Summit as such, the MITI and India AI have been preparing it for about 1.5 years. 1.5 year, 2 years they were preparing for it. And there were multiple pre-summit conferences, exhibitions, and like summits were taking place. A lot of things were taking place. So for us, for India, it is the first time it was being in the global south. I hope you understand. Global south, global north, kuch idea? So north is basically US, France, Europe करके होता है. South like Brazil, India is considered as part of the south. So Impact Summit is the third time this Impact Summit was organized. First time it was in London, second was in Korea, South Korea, Seoul, and this is the third time it was, and the first time in the global south. So for us, it was a great opportunity to showcase the awesome innovation that is taking place. Aakash, it's awesome thing what Yash is doing over there. So he's from PICT, by the way. So the Betspilan, your founders, yeah. So these lot of things are happening over here. But I think that I don't want to name it, but kuch jo hua hai na, that actually has put up a negative stance towards all the good thing that was there. So in fact, मुझे ये जो incident था वो पता नहीं था. It was on the third day, because when you are in the conference, you are so in talking with people out there and speaking with them that you don't understand कि बाहर जो हो रहा है. So it was the third day when I had gone out, and then someone told me, my wife told me, ऐसा हुआ है करके, that the Galgotia incident and all that stuff. So typically when you are there, you want to meet people. A lot of people are coming out there, right? Footfall काफी होता है, right? You want to talk with them, get the information out, understand. For us, we have been in the sustainability space for 5 years. Data science में अभी 15 plus years हो गया मेरा इसमें, पर last 5 years we have done a lot of work on sustainability. We were the winners of Telangana Grand Challenge Forest. So we worked on forest surveillance, identification of being able to get the population data out there. Norwegian, there is a Nora.ai, which is a Norwegian consortium of AI researchers and universities out there. So in 24, I think we were the winners out there for reducing carbon footprint using AI. So, and there are a lot of other things that we were doing. So for us, being part of the Impact Summit was one of the things that we had planned for about 3 years. We were planning, okay, we should be there and showcase the work that we are doing. And it was good because one of our case studies in agriculture was accepted. The second was we did something on AI. We are working on AI security and safety, and a research paper with DeepMind, Turing University, इनके साथ हमने we have done some collaboration, and that was also published or released during this period. So for us, like if you talk about the Impact Summit, ना एक अच्छा incident मैं बता देता हूँ because of this. A lot of things happens because when you are in the summit, like we have my Rishabh वगैरह 2-3 लोग थे मेरे साथ. So what I do is I take care of the demo while they like warm up people who are coming to the thing. They talk with them. So there were some senior officials who had come out there, and my Rishabh was talking with them. Okay, he was explaining him to what we was doing, and then said, "So I'll start it." And it was a camera, a CCTV camera लगा था, but it was not working. It had stopped working. So I said, "Sir, थोड़ा सा मुझे आप लोगों को time दे दो." So they all of them started laughing. कि अरे इसका चल नहीं रहा है. And they left out that location. But later than क्या हो गया कि ये जो impact होता है ना, it happened. It was a small thing, right? It was a small thing that there was a USB not connecting to that. But once it started, there were a lot of people who were coming out there. Like we met the DGP of Delhi, defense के कुछ raw के लोग आते हैं उधर. So a lot of people are coming up there, meeting you and talking with you. So that's it. I think And what? Yeah, that's a good question. Yep, very good question. So I run a AI consulting firm. We have been doing it for 5 years. It's Think Evolve. So you can search. My name is Aakash Gupta, and Think Evolve is the name of a company that we are working with. And I see. It's about any whenever you are in conference, you're meeting a lot of people, and these people it's more about a relationship, and you get a lot of openings out there where you can take it to the next step, right? um, for us, for this for the this specific impact summit, I was part of a presentation earlier also. Within NASCOM, there was a responsible AI ka ek recon summit hua tha. That was a month back. I was part of that. We were called to the India and the meaty part out there to discuss about some of the sustainability projects that we have worked on. So we met Abhishek Singh over there. संदीप करके है, काफी लोग हैं, तो उनसे बात हुई है. So yeah, so that's it. And yeah, if anyone has a question or anything. So I
What are
one
the announcements which you find? What are the key observations you have made?
या सो एक सस्टेनेबिलिटी पे बताता हूँ आपको, एक या सस्टेनेबिलिटी पे बताता हूँ. सो आई स्पोक विद विनीत सिंह. सो विनीत सिंह इज डिजिटल ग्रीन के सीईओ है. So digital green, it's a quite a big company, and they are doing a lot of work in agriculture. So I asked him a simple question, sir, ये आप आपका जो आपने जो डिवाइस बनाया है, तो what is the cost per conversational cost कितना है? तो उन्होंने बोला 17 cents. Now 17 cents, this is basically for farmers out there. And now, according to the survey, the economic survey that is there, a farmer makes about 24 rupees per day. Now, a farmer which is making 24 rupees per day, will he use something which costs about 17 cents, which in today's is almost 100 rupees hota hai, dollar ka. So sustainability requires a lot of support, lot of government support, lot of private equity support, people who are there who can give them some kind of a like grants. That is how things work out there. So yeah.
So Narendra Modi visited.
Oh yes, that was a good thing, ma'am. So
So आप बताओ.
so अभी हमारे stall तो कैसा था कि like we were among the few stalls, few startups. Yeah. So
When lot of dignitaries came, right? So
yeah. तो मैम
was their intent?
I don't know about formality. If you say na, मैम formality आप बोलोगे ना, तो I am not sure I can answer that question. But I think there is I like the wording in this. Huh? They say welfare for all, which is very critical, right? If we are a billion plus population, and AI is something that can actually give a lot of positive things to people. Now, welfare for all is a very acha hai. Like if you look at Modi ji and everything that he has been doing for the last 15 years, and before that also when he was CM, there is a push in getting a lot of technology out there and people supporting for that. But things take time. Everything takes time to come up, right? And we should focus. Like I said, a lot of things are like थोड़ा सा भी negative होता है ना, लोग उसको पकड़ के रखते हैं, right? उसी को पकड़ के लगता है, उसको छोड़ते नहीं है. They are not looking at the positive things out there. Let me finish this. There's another important thing is about failure. As a society, how good are we for absorbing failure? Are we good, or are we saying, "अरे चलो ये आदमी fail हो गया, let's not consider him in any discussions," right? How good are we at, someone says he fails in some company, even in startup. Yeah, I don't know how many of you are students, maybe academy में भी अगर fail हो गया है, how is that impact on that, on the society? How do they react to that? So it's very important, because if you talk about innovation in technology, it's important to have failure in that, because without failure you're not going to gain that knowledge to make something better. So just as a question, how many are students out here? Students out there. Okay, cool. So for you, I think education is important. So one of the focus of this is teaching people, ensuring that you have positive skills that you can apply out there. Look at health, because we, as a population, there's a huge population that we have, and we need to ensure that everyone has a good amount of education so they can apply applicable education. So, and whatever Modi ji, I'm a total fan of him. The work that he is doing, and what, see, there are failures, but we should look also at what are the positives. Yeah. So I think more than 5,000 foreign delegates were there, and they were moving around of the person. So we were there all the 5 days. All the 5 days we were part of it, and it's yeah. Yeah. So we had the scientific advisor of Argentina come to our stall and talk to us. So, yeah. Yeah.
Make sure, our host or Modi or, whoever there, they would say. So there was a safety protocol.
Safety protocol.
Also that, if I have a one minute. So first thing is, please don't want to talk about that Gagotia and everything.
No.
Just telling. Second thing is, I think what we want is experiences. Really, what can these people create an image or some impression in front of them? Imagine something of what happened. Especially each one of you. For example, if you have a stall, what happened at your stall? If you visited stalls, what did you observe? If you spoke, what is your? If some dignitaries visited your stall, what did you learn from them? We want that experiences. So next, I'm ready for the, yeah. If you want more, if you can.
I think I'm good. Any question you have? Anyone else? So from any perspective on
sustainability startup?
No, we are in AI, but we have done a lot of work on sustainability across the last 5 years. We have worked on reducing carbon footprint, forest surveillance. We have worked on migrations. We have worked on this asylum seekers, right? So a lot of things we have done over the last 5 years. We are working with agri-tech companies, which are about 1 million farmers, helping them use multilingual local language LLMs out there. So this is a good question, because when we reach out,
or did you visit?
so yeah, that is I wanted to meet Yash out there, but nahi hua tha. The first 2 days I didn't know anything what is happening outside.
So that's okay.
Yeah.
You tell me,
So
how many people visited your booth? How many? What kind of people? What were their interests? Were they just like window shoppers, or clean to collaborate with you, or
you want a positive? So
positive.
Practical, yeah. So dekho,
If you can give 5 people, because you said primarily you were at all the time.
yeah.
So if you can share.
So as ma'am said over there, we had some foreign dignitaries visiting us. I think that was about 5% about it. Senior this thing, government, because you are in Delhi. If you want to work with a government or anything, I suggest always going to Delhi for that. That was about 15-20%, right? Pretty much senior resource आते हैं वहाँ पे, even DGP सब पुलिस के लोग आते हैं, रॉ के लोग आते हैं, डिफेंस के लोग आ जाते हैं, ministers तो आ जाते हैं वो, if they have something out there, and then about another 30-40 is the corporate corporate people out there, senior people out there, and the rest are students and just people who are there out there. So that is how things are there. Yeah. I am out here. If you have any questions or anything you want to ask, you can always. So, so typically ना वहाँ क्या होता है कि whenever you are at a conference or any of these exhibition things, uh, about 50% is crowd which is just coming to look at what is there out there, right? There are students who want to understand. बहुत interest रहता है उन लोगों की. So I had one of these students who had come from Varanasi. She's in BITS, आपके BITS में थी. So she came in the morning. She visited all the stalls and looked at her, and then in the evening she went back because she had an exam in 2 days. So that kind of an interest is there. But a lot of people want to understand what is the products that we are providing, services that we are providing out there, and any kind of innovative things that we are doing. So one of the things that we placed out there was a CCTV monitoring system for surveillance, which works on language models or working on those on top of that. And the beautiful thing about it was working at 20 millisecond kind of a latency speed. So that was quite a hit across all the students, all the people who were coming out there and visiting us. So that is kind of an interesting thing for us. And I would really like, if you have, maybe there would be other summits out there, just go. If you have not done it yet, go and visit it. It's a good experience from the perspective of that. So yeah. Anything else? Any other question? Yeah. Sure. Yeah, thanks.